my favorite technique was head technique. I use my head to knock down people very easily, very simply, very quickly. Okay? I use head, forehead. And I couldn't believe that forehead has so much power than punch and kick. This is the strongest weapon you can have if you use it right.
Yeah, Grandmaster Ahn used to require brick breaking with your
Did you
forehead.
see that
for black
the
belts.
World Soccer Championship, somebody using head and knocked down that guy? Did you see that? That's the kind of technique I used it. Really.
Yeah, you used to require it for black belt exam.
Right,
And
right.
brick break
That's
with your head.
kind of part of the gut test.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of people were scared about that. No, sir, I will not do that. They can't trust their technique. They can't trust their instructor. See, I give them instruction how to do it. But not many people can really try, not really right away. But then when I lay there, kind of thickness of towel and here and here and here, and then they finally trust it, and as they did it, very easily they can have the power like that. The concrete, for about 2 inches thick concrete, the real one is very hard, but I give them haydye one first, a little softer one, and it goes a little bit harder. Okay, then, speaking of that technique, I think in 1986, I was invited to a tournament in Chicago, who the director was the chairman of East West Market Exchange.
East West. I used to buy stuff from them.
Grandmaster Kyongwon. He invited me at his tournament as a guest. I met there Japanese big karate master Oyama Sensei. Oyama Sensei come there for that tournament. He took the tournament, and actually Mr. Shim asking us to put some demonstration in front of him. So we did have some demonstration. At that time, I almost had accident because of one of my demonstrations was breaking demonstration with my forehead. The material was about that big. See that big there? The blue stuff?
Mm-hmm.
The thickness was about 2 inches. That was a solid, I would say, the material that imported from Italy, marble.
Marble. Oh. Huh.
And some crazy person brought that marble and asking me to break it. Not that size. The width is only about this wide, and long is about that long. And I didn't have anything for making that stand on top of it. So we went out the street and we looked for some something, and we found some concrete blocks. So we bring it and then we put it on top of it, and I tried it in front of 3,000 people. In front of 3,000 people, I used my head technique, boom, one time, and my head bounced off, and I almost go kind of faint down there. I almost went bang, and went bounced off that way. And I stand up, and I try to control myself in balance for a few minutes, and I kind of upset myself, and why can't I do that? And so I kneeled down again, I tried it, and everybody trying to stop me for doing that, because they don't want to see me have a head concussion or whatever. And it looks very dangerous, so everybody said, "Ooh, don't do it." But I've done it, and very successfully. The reason I was able to do it, I was very clever at that moment. What I did, I strike twice at the same time. Hit it one time and hit 2 times, almost right after that, 2 times. Instead of finishing with 1 time, I did bam at the same time. I don't know where I got that idea from. I felt that was bounced off, the material was so hard. The material found and supporting down the bottom was much soft material than the top material. So scientifically, that bounces off. So I said, I want to use that. Before this thing goes down, I want to hit it again. So I did it. It broke. And I had a standing ovation, and from people that the audience come and ask me my autograph on it, if you want to take that home.
What Dan were you?
I think I was 6th Dan or 7th Dan.
6th Dan?
6th Dan or 7th Dan.
I know who's doing that in his next test.
I've done the rich hand.
Yes, I made him do the rich hand.
Yeah, I think, but anyway, it was 20 years ago. I did it. But I was very proud that I did it, that instead of I chickened out, in front of Master Uyama, okay? Master Uyama talks about that all the time, even in his country. And so that kind of moment is very, it's not so much about embarrassing moment, it's something that you can lose your total confidence. See? So that's an unforgettable time that, so you got to know how to handle yourself. And I was very fortunate that I handled it. And besides that, we had what you call gun sparring, and they had a big rifle. On top of the rifle had the bayonet. And so that guy and his partner was a bare guy. And this guy attacking, me, with the bayonet and big rifle. That technique was more exciting technique because the most time I was able to defend those things with my feet. With my feet. And other than you turn your angle, by the time he attacked this way, I have to turn my angle and all that thing, and then I have to keep that bayonet. I cannot use hand because that's a bayonet. See, you're foolish that you go against the bayonet with your bare hand. And I didn't have any protective equipment. So that knowledge that it come from my military training. Because in the military, my time, 3 years teaching Taekwondo in the soldiers, we practice martial art with bayonet too. That's why those soldiers went to Vietnam War. All right. Anything else? Yes.
So what do you think of Taekwondo, like, compared to the other martial arts? Like, are there any advantages or things that you can learn from Taekwondo that you can't with others?
I as far as that concerned, karate guys saying that karate is superior to Taekwondo.
I heard that a lot.
And even karate, there are many different organizations. Ishiyu, Shoryu, Goju, all kinds of different founders, different systems. Okay, they all say their system is superior. Taekwondo against the karate. Okay, in general, I say, be honest to you, I think Taekwondo has more beautiful kicking technique than karate hand technique. That's an advantage because between two countries, since they were neighbor, we do have international demonstration exchange. And North Korean Taekwondo people show some beautiful technique. And that makes the Japanese karate masters surprising. And later, those established Japanese karate leaders inviting Taekwondo instructors to teach them the superior foot technique. Especially, they were very passionate about Taekwondo wheel kick. Japan never has that kick.
And axe kick, same thing.
Japanese, they had a front kick, roundhouse kick, and side kick. This is the only 3 kicks they had it.